What's up guys, MomoJiri here, and today I'm going to bring you a little episode about what's going on in raid battles today in Pokemon Go. So, as we know, Mewtwo has been released in Pokemon Go in Japan at the Pokemon Go Stadium event, right? However, it is not going to be released that normally here everywhere else, in the States, in Europe, other parts of Asia. It's going to be a bit different. Mewtwo and other legendaries, as they say, are going to be part of exclusive raids, which means that they're going to appear at raids after you defeated a raid, and then you get invited to go to this raid. And it's a very different system, and we hope it's free because the Pokemon Go community is kind of stagnant when it comes to going on raids. People love going on raids, but people don't like the amount of money it takes to go on more than one raid a day. And if you're like me and you want to catch all the legendaries, get all the candy, and see how many perfects you can get, it's going to be a very big strain on your wallet because every week you're going to be... Some people say they pay at least $20 a week to go on raids. And that is absolutely crazy because that means every week you're going to be spending that same amount of money because you want to go on raids. But then if you're like me, after a while you just kind of want to stop because it's a giant price tag that goes along with, you know, going on raids. And unless you wait 2 days to get 50 coins each day, you'll be able to go on another raid for free basically when your Pokemon get knocked out from a gym. And that's all fine and dandy. But then that's really slow. That means you go on 1 raid a day, 2 every 2 days, and it's kind of slow. So once you get the good legendaries, once you get like really good slow Snorlaxes, Tyrannitars, Monchamps, Alakazams, Gengars, you really just want to stop. But no one wants to go on level 1 and level 2 raid passes, level 2 raids, because that's a dollar you have to waste. I mean, some people say it's just like, it's not that bad because, you know, it's just a dollar, but those dollars add up. You could either go, if you're like really scrounging around for money, if you're like a kid and you're playing this game, you can't really push to, you know, go on raids that much because it's either you go after that level 1 Bayleaf or that level 4 Tyranitar. Either way, it kind of sucks because they're priced the same. Like level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 raids should really be at different prices. And you should really get more uses out of your premium raid pass. I mean, it's premium. Is it only premium because it's $1? No, it should be premium because it gives you more than one use. And that's not that bad of an idea. I mean, a lot of people say that like level 1 to level 3 raids should be free so anyone could go and just take them down. But, I say that they should allow more uses out of the premium passes. And you know what? Yeah, make like level 1 and 2 raids free because you could solo them. You don't need other people's participation to, you know, take them down. So just one person is even better than a whole squad because it's going to be done like that. I did a Magikarp raid like a few weeks back with someone else and it was done before I could even do my charge move for my Venusaur. It was crazy. But I say raid passes should be free for level 1 and 2. Level 3 should be like half off. Level 4 and 5 should be the same. But we should get more uses out of our premium pass. If we're actually going to be spending money to do all these things, we should get more for our money than something that's free, because the free pass, 1 pass a day, 1 raid a day. The premium pass shouldn't be 1 raid. It should really be like 5 or something. Or maybe like make it $3 and make it 5 raids. Or just, you know, $1 for 5 raids. That would be even better because more people go on raids, more people go, but a lot of people are just kind of like burnt out because it's crazy. Everyone went crazy for the Articuno, for the Moltres, for the Zapdos during those weeks that, you know, they were released, and it was great. You had your chance and you really tried hard to get what you could. If you can't, missed opportunity. You have to wait until like recycle that later. But with more generations coming out, more legendaries coming out, it's going to be hard to keep cycling through legendaries. Like every week or every month they have to have another legendary being cycled out while more be cycled in. So the fact that they made August 14th to August 31st a redemption period so everybody can get their legendary birds, it's kind of a waste. Like, we spent all that time trying to coordinate, and then they're just gonna re-release them, and then we don't have to worry because we have basically like 2 weeks to get them. It's unfair to the people who really went out and did something with their lives. And Lugia has been around since Raids came out, so he's gonna be out on the 31st when supposedly Mewtwo comes around. But we really have no information on when Mewtwo will be coming out exactly. You have a bunch of articles. You can go online, say, oh, Mewtwo's released in the wild, Mewtwo is here, Mewtwo is there, but Mewtwo isn't anywhere yet. Mewtwo is only in Japan, or was in Japan. Now it's not in Japan anymore. So we have to wait until all the legendary birds go away, except Ho. Ho, you could come along. Moltres can leave, Ho could come in. And then Mewtwo will come in, and then we'll see what happens from there, really, because we don't know what legendary is going to come after that, what other events are going to be happening, because they released Gen 2. They released the gym battling revamp. They released raids, and now they released legendary raids. So I wonder if they have anything else left on for the year, just more legendaries. I mean, I'm level 37, and I really want another double experience event, double Stardust event, because I want to get to level 40, and I want to like power up my Pokemon. Like, when Mewtwo comes out, all the Stardust is going to be used on Mewtwo because it's the strongest thing. It just take out everything. But then gym battling isn't that difficult, so And then what I really want to see is them doing PvP, just team of 6, team of 6. See what you can do. You can dodge, you can attack. That seems like a really perfect battling mechanic because that's what we kind of wanted in the handheld games, where like it's more interactive than just attack. Oh, he could have dodged that. Instead of moves having an accuracy, make it just based on what we can do in the game. And that sounds like a terrific idea, really. So, Now, the raids are great, but because of the legendary raids, no one's really going on any other raids. Like, if you go in a group and say, hey, let's go take out this Articuno, this Lugia, this Moltres, everyone's gonna be like, yeah! You get there, and then there's like a Alakazam raid going down the block, and someone needs an Alakazam, and it was like, hey, want to go take down this Alakazam with me? And people are just like, Alakazam? I'm going after that Lugia. Bye. And it's not a great thing, because then the other raids just seem very useless. Like, who goes on a Bayleaf raid? I mean, I do. If I know I won't be able to go on any other raids throughout the day, then I'll go on like one of those raids just to get a more perfect Pokemon of that sort. Like, I really want to go on a Magikarp raid when I just have a lot of downtime. So I can see if I can get a shiny, if there's a chance to get a shiny, or just to get a really good IV one. Because I'm kind of lacking with the good Gyarados. However, no one wants to do it. So unless they make it free, unless they do something with the raid pass system, no one's gonna go on the raids. And like the level 3 and lower raids, like participation, you go straight to the ground. And to go along with all the raids that people have been wanting to do, Pokemon Go has actually listened to the community and actually made a change to raid battling. To fill up your bags, of course, if you're not fortunate enough to go buy a bunch of Pokestops. If you do a raid, you now have a chance to get potions. Regular potions, super, hyper, max potions. You'll be able to get all the potions you need when you finish a raid. So that means if you didn't have enough space before in your bag, now you really don't have space in your bag. So all the trainers who go on a bunch of raids, who don't have time to restock, and don't have all the items and the potions that they need to, you know, go on the next raid, now you can just defeat a raid, get the potions you need, and then go to the next one. So it's a much needed change that people wanted. Not something that I personally thought of because I'm always stocked on potions and shit. So it's not something that I was really worried about, but it's a nice, interesting change when I do run low on potions. So what do you think about that change, guys? What do you think about the raid battlings in general? And what are your comments on everything? Please leave a comment down below so I can hear your voice, so I can hear your opinion. Don't forget to subscribe. And as usual, I'll catch you later.